Weigh-in is presented by Pro H2O Sparkling Water. Well, fans, we're ready to bring our co-main event to the stage at this time. First, please welcome in this 12-round special attraction in the featherweight division. First, please welcome, joining us from Texas in the United States by way of Mexico.
This crowd might not be. Need all them coming.
Challenger, fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, by way of Albuquerque, New Mexico, in the United States. He is esteemed in his own right, holding the WBC interim world title belt. His record, 22 wins, 2 losses, with 16 wins coming by way of knockout. He will be making his Australian and international debut. Please welcome the WBO #2 ranked contender in the world, introducing Brian La Bala Mendoza.
Tell them I'll start it. When it goes together, I'm gonna make it
4 pounds.
The challenger, this is Brian Mendoza. Couple of boos for you there.
A little bit, man. I honestly appreciate all the love, man. I know that tomorrow might be a little bit more of a hostile crowd, but I'm just here to put on a great show for you guys and take this belt home.
What happens in this fight tomorrow, Brian?
My hand gets raised at the end of the night, and the new WBO Super Welterweight World Champion, Brian La Bala Mendoza.
That is Brian La Bala Mendoza.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, we invite to the stage the defending world champion, representing the elite boxing family dynasty from Sydney, Australia. Undefeated in 23 wins, no losses, 17 wins coming by way of knockout. He is boxing's popular star of Australia. Please welcome the undefeated, reigning and defending WBO Super Welterweight Champion of the world, TSZYU. For 153 pounds.
TSZYU, just have a look around at all the people that have come here for a weigh-in for this monster fight. How does it feel to be a world champion and to be about to defend your belt right here? This is the reason why I do it for every single one of you. What are your final words ahead of your first defense of your belt?
I live for these moments, and tomorrow night we get the job done.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is TSZYU. Let's face them off for our world title fight. Smash it, Timmy!
Live from Sydney, Australia,
Super Bad Harrison.
This is a bad man right here.
The fight against Harrison made me work on a lot of the things that need improvement.
James and
This is a really good round, man.
Was well and truly here tonight.
The message was sent clearly. You know what's up. You know what's next. I'm coming. I got one sentence. What's my motherfucking name?
I was impressed by TSZYU's performance, honestly. He knew what he had to do in that fight. He took him out.
We talked about the Soul Taker before. The Soul Taker was well and truly here tonight.
The message was sent clearly. You know what's up. You know what's next. I'm coming. I got one sentence. What's my motherfucking name?
It's going down, motherfuckers. What is going on? Hey, man, listen. Big shout out to the Aussies. Big shout out to the Aussies for bringing boxing to us this weekend, mate. You know what I mean? Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. TSZYU versus Brian Mendoza. The weigh-in's done. Fights here. Both guys are on weight. It's going down. And let's get it. WBO belt on the line. TSZYU fighting for his belt, for defending it for the first time against Brian Mendoza. Just got the belt the other day after the Charlo and Canelo fight. Got elevated for the belt. And now he comes to defend his own belt. It's going down. The Australians are bringing it. It's the heat. We got boxing. And we should be thanking the Australians because we got a fight. And then we got JANIBEK versus Ulteri. It's going down. And then we got the fucking fighters. Hey, listen, mate. All I'm going to say is big shout out to all the fucking people in the boxing world, because I know the fans ain't that hyped up like I am. I know the fans ain't that hyped up like I am. But yo, man, put some fucking respect on the Kazakhstani. JANIBEK. Right? This is JANIBEK. We're going to see what JANIBEK's doing in his journey as well. Is he the boogeyman? Is he the fighter that's going to take out the 160 division? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. And you know, you might even not be watching this, but I am. I'm even watching all that YouTube shit, bro. That YouTube shit's gone crazy. I'm even going to be watching that. What is it? Logan Paul versus Dylan Dennis. And then it's KSI versus Tommy Fury. Mate, listen, I'm watching all of it, mate. At the end of the day, I'm having fun. You know what I mean? So, yeah, mate, big weekend. We got fights. And TSZYU is coming for action. Brian Mendoza. Hey, we got a good fight, mate. We have a great fight right now. You know what I'm saying? People might not be as hyped up. Yeah? But this is a weekend of boxing. Yeah? So look, mate. I think, look, TSZYU now we're going to have to see. Is he the real deal? Is Tim the real deal? Is he really the man for Australia? We're going to see how he performs against a hard-hitting, strong, durable fighter, experience in Brian Mendoza. Brian Mendoza's in Australia trying to prove a point. But TSZYU has to come out and shine. And we're going to see it. You know what I mean? As the journey of TSZYU, is he the real deal, Holyfield? Is he the man that's looking to take out the 154-pound division? We're going to see it. So, yeah, man, I can't wait. You know what I mean? I can't wait, bro. But, yeah, man, listen. JANIBEK. What about JANIBEK, bro? He fighting that Italian fighter, isn't he? Ulteri. Eh? What about JANIBEK? You guys watching JANIBEK? Because you always cursing out Andrade for JANIBEK. Are you watching JANIBEK? Is JANIBEK the boogeyman? Is this guy the boogeyman? Is he the guy that's looking to take out the 160-pound division? The same fans that talk about JANIBEK. Are you up for this fight? Eh? You know what I'm saying? I don't see fans that are that hyped up, bro. Fans always talk about JANIBEK. Oh, man. Andrade ducked JANIBEK. Rapstar. Andrade ducked JANIBEK. JANIBEK's the boogeyman. JANIBEK's the boogeyman. Well, are you watching the boogeyman? It don't look like people are that hyped up for this weekend, bro. But hey, that's on them. You know what I mean? Canelo gonna fight him next, says Cuomo. Abel in the house says, is that dude chinny? Hey, man, 160 is kind of fucked up. Boxing kangaroo in the house. Boxing kangaroo in the house, man. He says 160 is kind of fucked up. You know? Looks like we're having an early night today, bro. Ain't no many people coming out for this fight. Yeah? But we're watching it. Abel's watching it. Cuomo's watching it. Obviously, boxing kangaroos all over it. You know what I mean? It's a big fight weekend. It might not be Canelo. It might not be fucking Crawford. It might not be Tank Davis, Ryan Garcia. It might not be none of those fights. Tyson Fury. We know it ain't that weekend, but it still is boxing. Yeah, we still got a great night of boxing with the Aussies, and we can go and see JANIBEK. You know what I mean? It's big fights. And it's big for the Aussies. Check it out. It's big for the Aussies, mate. The Aussies. Aussies are loving this fight, man. They can't wait to see Tim back in action. Yeah. Now as a world champion as well. Now as a world champion as well. Bruv, listen, Brian Mendoza looks good though. Brian Mendoza looks like he's cut, bro. He looks like he's been training like an animal. I'm just saying. Hey, could there be an upset? I mean, Mendoza looks solid, doesn't he, bro? Mendoza looks solid, doesn't he, Kwame? Yes, boxing kangaroo. I'm having a party tomorrow, bro. Yes, mate. I'm with you. I'm having a party with you. I'll be having a party with you, mate. Live. You know what I mean? Yeah, big fight for the Aussies, everyone. So, yo, big up to the Aussies. Bringing up some big boxing for us. Yeah. Let's go. Aussie. Hey, man, TSZYU. Look, mate. Either he's the real deal, Carl. He's either the real deal or, you know, he's got a lot of pressure on his hand. Remember this, all eyes are on Tim, and he's always got pressure to perform. And at this level, sometimes you don't just get knockouts, Carl. Sometimes you got to win fights. And that's a maturity of fighters. Tim has grown as a fighter. So maybe, you know, he's just got to look good winning the fight dominantly. Does he have to get a knockout? Not really. But it would really bring him, yeah. If he gets a knockout, it will definitely give him the more attention and more hype. You get me? It'll definitely give him more attention and more hype. I will say that, Carl. Miguel Flores and Sam Goodman is a good fight. Sure is, buddy. Tim looked a bit nervous, says Blitzbane. Wow. That's a second guy. That's the second guy said that Tim looked a bit nervous. But maybe that's Tim just being very focused. Maybe that's Tim just zoned in. You know what I mean? We'll see. We'll see tomorrow night, bro. We'll see tomorrow, mate. All right, mate? We'll see if Tim's nervous. He flinched. Did he flinch? Tim will be savage tomorrow. Mark my words, says Carl. He flinched, says Blitzbane. Chuck says, what time is the fight going to be in America? I don't know. Carl, what time is the fight going to be in America, mate? Can you tell the fans? Carl, what time is Tim's fight in America for the fans in America, mate? Tell everybody what time the fight's on, mate. With TSZYU versus Brian Mendoza, big fight going on later on tonight for me. Later on. We'll tell you the times. Give us a sec. We're going to tell you the times. Give us a sec. All right? Give us a sec, mate. We're going to tell you the times where it's going to be in the United States. Just stick with Carl. We need a spectacular KO to put everyone on notice. Abel, that's a good point, mate. That's a good point, me old son. You know, if Tim gets a knockout, it will definitely... listen, Mendoza's never been stopped, has he? Yo, check it out. Mendoza has never been stopped. Am I right or wrong? Mendoza has never been stopped. Tell me. Let me know. He has never been stopped, has he? He's lost a couple of fights on decision. You get me? Look, at the end of the day, let's not fucking sugarcoat it. The red carpet and the event is all there. And the stage is set for TSZYU. This is the stage set for Tim. This is him looking good with the world championship, with the belt. And this is it now. It's his growth. This is the beginning of his starts. You know what I mean? And here we go. Let's see what Tim's going to do. And hopefully Tim comes out with a bang. But don't be sleeping on Brian Mendoza. Because even if he's losing, like he always loses, because he's not the most fastest fighter, he ain't the best fucking fighter, but what he has got is grit and he's got consistency. He don't like taking back steps, but he does. He's smart and he's got a fucking punch. Look what he did to Fondora, mate. He's a banger. Don't you fucking worry about that. If TSZYU lets him in, fucking Tim will feel it. You understand? Brian Mendoza's got a hard punch, man. You saw it with Fondora. So yeah, mate, get ready, mate. The Aussies are bringing it. What time is the fight, Carl? It's in 21 hours time. Are you guys listening? The fight is 21 hours time for everybody. Now get that through your head. 21 hours. So what time would that be? For me, I don't know, man. I've got to check that out. Yeah. But that fight's on an odd time. That fight's on an odd time for me, mate. But yeah. Fucking hell, mate. Well, it is what it is, isn't it? Hardcore boxing fans are hardcore boxing fans. That's hardcore boxing fans are hardcore boxing fans, mate. It don't matter. Yeah? Is everybody watching those YouTube fights? Tell the truth. I want to see in the chat if you're going to be honest. Blitzbane, Kwamo, Boxing, Kangaroo, Chuck, everybody else. Smash the like button. Are you watching KSI versus Tommy Fury? Yes or no? I am. Are you watching KSI versus Tommy Fury? I am. Are you watching that Logan Paul versus Dillian Dallas? I am, mate. I'm going to watch that. Yeah, mate. I'm going to watch all the events. By the time I watch that, by the time I watch JANIBEK, by the time I watch Tim, oh, mate, that'll be a whole boxing fucking weekend done, mate. Boxing Kangaroo says, no, I'm going to give it a miss. All right. I got you. I have to. It's boxing. There you go. Tommy Fury's a boxer. Yeah, all of them. Urge says, I'm watching all of them. I'm not watching Logan or KSI, says Abel. So that's two people not watching it. I got Fury. Yeah, mate, I got Fury as well. Rapstar, what's happening, Crypto? Not big on the YouTube, man. The YouTube's going to be it's going to be a very good entertainment, bruv. Trust me. Of course. Not Logan, though. Now, you got to watch Logan versus Dylan Dallas. That Dylan Dallas has been calling his a fucking girlfriend a whore, a bitch, prostitute, all kinds of names, man. I want to watch all this funny shit. Hey, some of them fights are good, man. I'm telling you. It's just like Jake Paul. People watch Jake Paul as well, don't they? You know what I mean? People watch Jake Paul, don't they? Yeah? But come on, let's get predictions, gang. Coming in, big bollocks. Coming in, you wankers. Let's get some prediction, gang. You guys want to come and chop it up? Cole, you want to chop it up for TSZYU? You want to come and tell us your prediction on the panel live? Cole, you ready? You ready to tell the world your prediction? And we'll see you in 21 hours. Are you ready, Cole? Are you ready, mate? Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. Tim versus Brian Mendoza. Let's go. There you go, son. There you go. Tim by late stoppage, says Larry Lopez. All right, everybody watch everybody's predictions, yeah? Because I'm going to see everybody's predictions now, and I'm going to chop it up with you guys after the fight. Crypto versus in 9th round knockout. Come and tell me on the panel, Crypto. Go, Cole. Tell the world, man. How you guys feeling out there?
Pumped, bro. Pumped. Fucking, I tell you, Timmy's putting fucking Brian to sleep. Mendoza sleeps in 10. Mendoza sleeps in 10. This is a
Nobody
focus
stopped it
fighter.
before, Cole. Don't be disappointed if Tim just wins on a strong decision, and he wins on decision because nobody has stopped him, bruv.
Dude's an animal. Guy's a savage. The guy is a fucking boxing machine, lives and breathes the shit, cool as a fucking cucumber, turns up to bust you like a grape, goes home and fucks his missus, and then jumps in his Lambo and goes for a fucking quick drive around and fucking takes the dogs for a run. That's what the bloke does. So, I don't think Mendoza's on his level, mate. I'm not that big on Mendoza, to be honest. I think the Harrison
Okay, so
fight
you
was
think
bigger.
that Mendoza's a ready-made opponent for Timmy, for Tim to show the world that he's just on another level, yeah?
Yeah, totally.
All right, stay right there, Cole. Don't go nowhere because the Australians will rely on you. Hey, what's happening, Crypto? Big fight weekend.
Yo, Rob, what's good, man?
What's good, mate? Talk to me.
Ain't shit. Good weighing for Mendoza looks ripped.
Mendoza's looking good.
Yeah, he's looking ripped right now, but
He looks
Tim,
solid. He's a solid
Tim,
guy, though.
Tim dude's looking solid too, man. But I was looking at the Fedora fight, and Mendoza, he gets hit easily. So if Tim avoids big shots and avoids getting caught up in the brawl and just keeps it more of like a boxing, still more of a boxing punching type of fight. Like he keeps it more just boxing pressure and calculated. I think he could get Mendoza out of it. I think he could get him out of it because Mendoza, he gets damage on his face. Fedora had Mendoza's face looking all messed up a little.
Okay, so what you saying? What's your prediction?
I got Tim, 9th round TKO. I think he breaks him down. I think the first 3 rounds are gonna be explosive. I think there's
Nobody's
gonna
ever stopped this guy, and everybody's saying that Tim's gonna knock him out. That
yeah.
goes to show me that you guys are all high on Tim's ability level. You
Oh,
think
definitely.
you think that
Hmm.
this guy can go in there and make a difference and definitely stop a guy that's never been stopped. So that obviously tells me that everybody's high on Tim, right?
Yeah, I mean, look at the way. This is what I'm telling people that they sleeping on TSZYU, as a big fight for a lot of these guys at 154. That weigh-in was packed.
And mate, the Aussies are looking like they're really big. They're doing it big with Tim, you know what I mean? I can't lie about it.
Yeah.
I don't know about it. Carl, I mean, how's the Aussies feeling? I mean, is this a fighter that's catching the attention of Australia more than a normal boxer? Or is this just
100%.
I mean, is he catching another person's mum watching it? Casuals are talking about it. What's going on?
Mate, what Timmy's done is he's got a lot of casuals, man. He's got a huge fan base. He made his debut in 2016, mate. The dude he's knocked everyone, like almost knocked everyone out on the Australian. When he knocked out Jeff Horn, that was when Australia stood up and took notice of him. Because Jeff Horn was no slouch at welterweight. People could say what they want about about Jeff Horn robbing Manny Pacquiao, man, but Jeff was a tough motherfucker, mate. And Timmy knocked Jeff out quicker than fucking Bud Crawford did. So that's when I knew the kid could punch. That was when I knew he had his dad's power. And that's one thing he inherited off his father was his power. I think that's about where it ends with that. But I think what Tim does good is Tim parries a lot of shots, and he holds that lead hand out for the left. Like he'll hold his right hand out and he'll hold keep you at distance and just I think he's just going to belt the absolute dog shit out of Mendoza. I don't think Mendoza's faced anyone with the output of Tim or the accuracy of Tim. I don't think he's faced that level of opponent where I still think Tony Harrison's Tim's best win to date. I think Tony had a better resume, fought better caliber fighters. You know, you can say what you want about the activity or you know, whatever, but I just think Harrison was a better boxer than Mendoza. And I think we're going to see levels and really see that Tim is the fucking bloke under Jamel Charlo. And should Jamel want to hang around, that's the fight that should be made after this, man.
That makes a lot of sense, man, because at the end of the day, this is only just going to show us why Tim deserves to be fighting Jamel Charlo next. You know what I mean? Because if he knocks him out and it goes the way that you're saying and Crypto's saying and some of the chat is saying, then it really doesn't. There's no other question to be asked that this guy is the really the man for 154. You know what I mean? So it's all about.
Exactly.
And to be fair, it is these days how you win. It's not you just win. It's how you win. And I think, you know, that goes into play when you want to hit the international market and you want to be recognized around the world. You got to do something more than an average fighter can do. Or more than a good fighter can do. Somebody who could be a world champion could be really good. But to show you're great, then you need to make statements.
Yep.
Well,
Yeah,
and you know,
I think. Go ahead.
Sorry, bro. One thing I know too is if you look at all the greats, right? If they have an ordinary performance, like Terence Crawford was criticised for his fight with David Avanesian. I thought he didn't do too bad actually. I thought he did pretty well. He got the dude out of there, which was what he was supposed to do. But I mean, guys like Canelo crop criticism if they have if they just win, they don't look brilliant. They have a bad performance. I know it's boxing and I know fighters do that, but I just think with Tim's activity, man, and being his third fight for the year, I mean, the dude is like when the iron's hot, you strike, and I just don't see Mendoza that guy. I only see the resistance is that Jamel Charlo, man. I want to see that fucking fight. And then I want to see Tim fight fucking Terence Crawford. And this is what Tim wants to do, man. Tim's not going to fight forever, but Tim's going to be so fucking active, like your Tanks and your Canelos. And I think activity speaks volumes in boxing. It always has. I think it keeps you ready to fight, keeps you on point. And I just think that I just think Tim's that guy, mate. Call me a nut hugger or whatever, but I just think Tim's that fucking guy.
Yeah, but then, I think there is a lot of people, if he doesn't win by knockout, then, you shouldn't probably, it's not no big deal. Because at the end of the day, as long as he keeps winning, it's what matters.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I mean? That's a bit of a casual talk. Oh, no, but, he should get a knockout. To be fair, I think if Tim just wins and dominates, it just keeps him moving in the best direction. And it just, did Jamel Charlo always get a knockout? No, he didn't. Jamel never knocked out Brian Castagna in the first fight. Jamel never knocked out Tony Harrison in the first fight. He lost that fight. So not all the time you're going to knock out, but I understand that Tim's got a lot of pressure. He's riding the country on his back, and there's not many Australians ever making the noise and internationally trying to take over the American or the English or any other parts of the world very dominantly. It hasn't been happening apart from Optia, right? Mm-hmm. Even Maloney's a champion, Cambosis was a champion, but the hype is not around him, okay? This is a man that's got a lot of pressure, and he always is going to have to be trying to perform. I just feel like, let's see how he goes. If he dominates and he wins, that's great. If he knocks him out, that's what everybody wants to see. That's it.
Yeah. I think stylistically, I think a knockout's coming because Mendoza, he comes to really fight and brawl. I see Mendoza more of a brawler. I gotta still watch some more tape on him, but he looks like he's a fighter that kind of comes on strong in the second half. Like he's looking to get his way back into a fight by making it a fight. But I think the first 3 to 4 rounds with TSZYU and Mendoza is going to be very explosive. I wouldn't be surprised if both fighters get knocked down in the first 4 rounds.
Okay, let's talk to Dizzy Dro. Dizzy Dro, you hyped up about the fight with the Aussies this weekend?
Yeah, yeah, I can't wait for it, man. It's one of the best fights for right now. There's nothing like there's nothing till like November, right?
Yep. So you're locked in, yeah?
Yeah, yeah. I already told you Tim is gonna win this because his opponent he's alright, but he got a few losses and like he already tasted defeat, so he could
Yeah.
quit, in the fight. But
Oh, we never
my
thought
man
that, did
Tim
we?
Zoo,
Tim Zoo can put
yeah,
so
he
much
could.
pressure that he might quit, or where the corner throws in the towel.
Yeah, yeah. You know how
That's
Tim
what
goes
Jeff Foy's
like he
corner did.
goes in.
Okay. Well, let's move it on, Carl. The other thing I want to ask you is, are you locked on to the JANIBEK fight? Are you watching JANIBEK versus Otari? Okay,
Not
Yeah.
really, bro.
Oterie.
I
Huh?
look, I'm going to watch it, man. But I'm not really. 160 is a bit of a fuck up at the moment.
But
You
this
know,
is
I
the guy
mean, I
that
160.
mean that's
people
a
feel.
that's a unification fight though. That he's unifying the
Yeah, yeah,
title.
yeah, yeah, yeah. It's a good.
Janibek is
It's a
about
good
to
fight.
do something that Demetrius Andre and fucking Charlo that whole time at 160 have not even fucking attempted to do. He's about to unify the division. He's about to be the unified champ since Canelo and Triple G.
So we're gonna see though, innit? Janibek still got a lot to do. But if this is him now building himself unification, then obviously Janibek now making noise. He looking to be the 160 champion. But I just want
Yeah.
to let everybody know about this, and I want to let you know about this first. And I want a great fighter like Gennady Golovkin is retiring. People, you ain't gonna
He's
see him in the
retiring.
ring anymore. Yeah, I've got some info that there ain't no fight big enough for the man, and the man's relaxing now. He's got a big brand. He's opening companies. Gennady Golovkin is
Good
retiring,
for
bro.
good for him, man. I sad to see. I still wanted to see Golovkin knock out Charlo or Andre, but it's all good.
Yeah,
He can
Golovkin did a
retire.
lot in the sport, but yeah, it's coming to the end because he was an exciting 160 guy, wasn't he?
Oh my God, Golovkin was one of my favorite fighters to watch. At
160 is
one,
dying out now. It seems
damn.
160 is boring, says Dante Merlo. But look,
Well,
man,
we'll
I
see.
think to be fair with you, we all speak Janibek, but everybody's eyes are going to be more on this fight with Tim Tszyu versus Brian Mendoza. To be fair,
Oh yeah. I
yeah.
think 160. I think 160 is wide open for Tim Tszyu if Tim Tszyu becomes undisputed at 154.
And let's go, Cole. I can't wait for you, mate. Let's see. Aussie. Tim
Fucking,
Tszyu. I want to see some fucking action. What's my motherfucking name, bitch?
it's
Yeah.
going to be. I'm calm now. Rap. But
Fucking better
tomorrow
get ready, mate.
I'm very calm now.
Fucking have it.
I'm taking my sedatives, and I'm going to be fucking pumped tomorrow. I can't fucking wait. Number one versus number two, man. I think it's going to be a good fight. But I just think Tim Sim's just on a level above Mendoza.
Now, if Tim Tszyu gets a big knockout here or has a dominant performance, does Charlo fight Tim Tszyu next?
Well, he has to. He needs to restore some faith after that big loss. That big lay down effort he did on his bike against Canelo, that big 12-round sparring session he gave him where he lost every fucking round. He needs to save face, mate. He needs to. So he needs to look impressive against Tim.
Yeah, I can't wait for tomorrow. This is going to be really interesting to see where Tim is at in the boxing world.
Yep. Me either, man.
Big drama.
I'm either going to be screaming or very somber. Hey, but I'm going to turn up and hit me crow either way.
I'll tell you what, we're gonna miss Big Drama Show. He came in the sport like a boogeyman, and then, yes, he had great fights with Canelo, but apart from that, he never lost to anyone else. And
Nobody.
Big drama show. Yeah, man, Gennady Golovkin is a warrior though. I'll give him that. Strong motherfucking man. Very
Tough
Beat up.
cunt.
And
He's a
strong
tough
people
chin.
cunt.
forget. People forget.
Tough
Golovkin
cunt, like Cole said.
beat up a
You know,
lot of
no, but
guys
you
in
know
the
what?
country.
You see a guy like that in my country, right? That is tough to nails, bruv. That's a guy who's, they call these guys, mate, like, old school veterans, like throwback fighters, Cole.
Yeah.
Yeah?
100%.
Throwback
100%.
fighters, man. Don't give a fuck.
100%.
They fight. They're
Yep.
fighters, man. I like
Yep.
what, Golovkin is a fighter, man. Give him that.
Yep.
Got a strong chin. Strong chin. He's got a fucking granite chin, bro.
Granite fucking chin.
Granite chin,
Granite,
bro.
granite fucking chin. A tough cunt. And he'll be a Hall of Famer, mate. Be a Hall of Famer.
First ballot.
And you know
First
what? He
ballot.
came to boxing in his time. He never got the opportunities early, like Marvin Hagler, right? So he came in when he was strong in his 30s, in his later
Yeah.
30s as well. That's when he really made it, Cole. They never gave him opportunities before. He had to push for that, right?
You know what it
And
was?
then once he started joining his hands with the big boys, they started giving him more opportunities. But Gennady Golovkin, imagine him fighting Canelo 4 years before, 5 years before, when he was younger, right? Or imagine him when he was younger, dominating more, when he was in his prime, He's a fucking
Fucking animal. He's an
animal.
animal. He's a fucking animal.
Golovkin, he stayed a little too long over there across the pond. He was looking for a big fight with some guy that was also big, like in the amateurs, and it was supposed to be a big, like, mega fight over there. But the guy just dug Golovkin, never fought him, and then that's when Golovkin came to America, like I think, like at 30 years old, and then dominated from there. But he should have came to America a little earlier.
Yeah, GGG is the Khabib of boxing. That's facts. Yeah, man. GGG was scaring people at one point, bro. He was dropping everybody and folding them. You understand?
For
He was
8
the
years, Rap, 8 years in a row, Triple G was knocking dudes the fuck out.
he was fucking people up. Triple G was fucking people up. But
And a lot of
I
his
think he's overlooked.
a lot of his opponents looked at him in the ring like when the fucking ref said, "Righto, boys, let's get it on. Below here's low. Let's go. Let's have a good fight, good clean fight." Go back to their corner. These guys go, "Fuck. This
All
is
I
gonna hurt."
know is all this slick black fighter talk, and they were scared to get in the ring with Triple G. All of them. All of them. Danny Jacobs was the first man to step up from Brooklyn. He was the first one to step up, but that was only after Kell Brook made everybody look like bitches for not fighting Triple G. A welterweight, moved up, fought Triple G, and that's when guys grew a pair of nuts and said, okay, I think he is a human. He is a human. Kell Brook landed some punches, and he's a welterweight. Kell Brook
I
gave
still
all
would have
these
liked to
guys
see
hope.
Triple G fight Charlo and Andrade if it could have happened. It didn't
I
happen.
wanted to too.
I still wanted to see it though.
Damn, I would have bet that Triple G would have knocked them out.
Triple G he's a real deal Holyfield, like Garcia said. One thing about Triple G when he was coming up, yeah, it's like people first were like, yeah, he's gonna get found out, right? But nah, they were wrong. Triple G started folding these Europeans, fucking knocking all the British people out. Then, like you said, he went and faced up with Danny Jacobs. Boom. Fucking knocked Gabe Rosado, broke his face and everything. Broke Gabe Rosado's face.
Oh
Busted
my God! Actually,
the
that's
way
what people
he
don't
busted Gabe
understand.
Rosado up. He busted Gabe Rosado up like a
He
joke.
ruined Gabe Rosado. Gabe
Ruined
Rosado was a 154-pounder who moved up to 160 in his first fight. Gabe is he's a warrior. His first
And he owns
fight
an
moving up to
energy drink now.
160.
He owns his own energy drink now.
Good
You
for
know
him.
that?
It's
Yeah.
good for him. But yeah, Triple G just used to ruin guys, man. After you fought Triple G, it was like you're not the same fighter.
He'll
The
sell that
beating.
fucking energy drink too, because Eastern Europeans will think, fuck me, if that can give me half the energy of that cunt, I'm buying it.
And you guys are forgetting he was a pound for pound top fighter at that time, number 2 or something. Yeah, I don't even know, but he was pound for pound ahead of Canelo. And when Canelo came up and faced him, he was the man. And then
Yeah.
it was a draw between him and Canelo. What a fight! What a time in the history of boxing that Canelo comes up and faces the boogeyman. And the boogeyman and Canelo have such a close fight. That goes to show you that Triple G is a don. That he
And
never lost that fight in his time. And
yeah.
and that fight that Triple G fought, he was in his late 30s, bro. So you got to give Triple G his flowers that even Canelo knows that Triple G is a don. Because in that first fight, that should have gone to Triple G, Carl. I'm a Canelo fan, but Triple G should have got it, Carl. What do you think?
Oh, absolutely. Come on. Without a doubt. I thought it was
Triple G should have
7-5
fucking got
easy.
it, man.
He closed the second half of that fight. It was
And then
all
Canelo
Triple G.
came back and showed what a Don Corleone he was. But Triple G in that first fight was a bit younger, and he was showing the world that he can still be that guy. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. And that's
That
another
was
thing. Like
respect.
I think Canelo fights the way he does now because of Triple G. The way he has like no respect for nobody else's power is like after fighting Triple G, he's like nobody hits nowhere as hard as this guy.
I remember when Canelo hit Triple G, yeah? Triple G just come back. Canelo said, this motherfucker's crazy.
I know what you're talking about.
Do you remember that?
He took a deep breath. He hit with
Yeah.
a beautiful oval right
Canelo
hand.
gave him a beautiful right hand. You're right. He fought the biggest punch, and Triple G just went, come on. I'll tell you what, man, that was a fight, bro. What 2 fighters went in at that time was that Canelo Alvarez went up in weight to fight Triple G. That was epic.
To be honest, Rob, that was the most competitive pound for pound fight we've seen
That was
recently.
pound for pound versus pound for pound.
Back and
Bro.
forth. Like
that was quality, bro.
That was like Manny Pacquiao Marquez.
Yeah, man. And you know what? Triple G deserves his flowers now. He deserves his retirement if he's retiring, yeah? He deserves to be, if he's going into, to the oceans, to wherever he needs to be, then respect to Triple G, bro.
And another thing, Rob, Triple G did a lot of things that other fighters couldn't do, and he sold out and headlined Madison Square Garden countless times. Countless times this dude sold out the Garden. He sold tickets. That's what people don't understand, that Triple G was a ticket seller.
That was proper fights, man. Proper. What's your best Triple G moment? Okay, everybody, what's your best Triple G moment?
Oh, best Triple G moment? I would say, damn. I don't know. Somebody else go. I'm gonna think about that one, right?
The best one is Big Drama Show. Big Drama Show with everybody.
I would say he was epic for like after he beat up Cal Brook, and I used to love when he
Don't forget he beat Murata just recently.
You love my street fight. He
yes,
used to say, guys, you like street fight.
At 160, he beat just this guy Murata recently, the other world champion. Stopped him.
Oh. Damn, but Triple G, he annihilated Lemieux.
I do want to tell everybody this though. Everybody who lost to Triple G has never been the same. Every single fucking person that virtually lost to Triple G has never been the same, apart from Canelo. Canelo's just a different level beast. But any other man that's been in the ring with Triple G has never been the fucking same after that, bro. Triple G takes something out of you. He
Takes like
does something to you, bro.
takes a couple fights out of you. Look at what happened to Danny Jacobs' career after Triple G. He became a journeyman.
Never the same for people after them fights with Triple G, bro. I'm telling you. Trust me, what I'm telling you, mate.
The only thing I'm mad at Triple G for is breaking Kell Brook's face. Like I'm still a little mad at that. I was hurt. I was a big Kell Brook fan, and I was like, damn, you could have hit him to the body. You know, he's a little guy moving up. You just knock him out to the body. Don't damage the face. He really broke his face. Cause I honestly think, Rap, that if Kell Brook would have never took that Triple G fight, he would have beat Spence, no problem.
I don't think he would have beaten Spence, maybe, but he
I
would have
think
given
so.
Spence definitely a tough fight. Could have gone split decision either way.
I think so. Yo, Rap, think about that, Rap. This guy moved from 147 all the way to 160, got his face broken in, had a melt back down to 147, and didn't let his eye really heal. His face really never healed that quick. He was in the ring within a year. Like within a year, this man wasn't even off like 2 years. Cause they were forcing Earl Spence team, a bunch of bitches was forcing him to defend his belt.
It
They
was
were
only what
pissing him.
Al Heyman was going to do for his client, right?
Yeah, they saw the moment of weakness and they were like, oh, he's he's an injured fighter right now. Let's get him.
Yeah,
It's all good. But Kell Brook, undefeated, no Triple G fight, he would have beat Spence. He was beating Spence before his eye gave out. He was winning that fight.
Yo, keep cooking for 1 minute, bro. Keep cooking. The chat.
Anybody else in the panel? Go ahead, yeah. Let's say whatever you want to say.
Yeah, Dizzy Dro's in the panel.
Dizzy Dro.
Yo, I'm here.
Yeah.
So what y'all was talking about the last time?
I know we were just talking about Triple G's retiring, and I was just talking about how Kell Brook would have beat Spence if he never got beat up by Triple G in the first place.
Oh yeah, Triple G was like a legend, man, in our time, but he lost to Canelo. That's it, right?
That's it. The only guy, and he barely did that, man. To me, I had the first fight Triple G, and I had the second fight a draw.
Yeah, the last fight, that was Canelo, right?
Yeah, they gave it to Canelo, but I still had Triple G. I had a draw. I don't think he lost to Canelo.
Yeah.
You gotta beat the
Nah,
champ.
those were all good fights, though. Those were all like
people
competitive
seem to
fights,
forget.
bro.
People seem to forget that Triple G was the man with the belts. He was the champ. You got to beat the champ. Every time we come to close fights, everybody loves to say, "Oh, you got to take it from the champ." That's what they said about Haney, Lomachenko. Oh, you got to take it from the champ. So they pick and choose. Triple G wasn't the favorite name in that fight.
Yo, what's good, boxing scientist? Yo, but yeah.
But what you think about
Farewell to
the Demetrius
Triple
Andrade
G.
and Benavidez fight?
Oh nah, that fight gonna be fire, bro. Two
Who you got?
undefeated champions. I mean, I got Benavidez because I think he gonna, outwork him. He gonna get to him eventually. So I'm thinking, I'm picking Benavidez. Probably 12-round decision, but anything can happen. Like he could stop him. But Andrade's, he's a good fighter. Like I'm not saying Benavidez would just wipe him out, but eventually I think he gonna get to him. Because Andrade gonna make it after a while he gonna make it a little boring, and then Benavidez gonna take over from there.
I just know, bro, that is Andrade better show up. He better do good because so many people are running to this man's corner and defending him and sticking up for this guy when he has probably again the worst resume in boxing today in any fucking weight class. You know, it's sad to say a guy like Devin Haney, Cambosos, and other people got better resumes than Demetrius Andre. They way
Nah, yeah, Demetrius Andre, that's why I always say what everybody say. He like a 35-year-old prospect in terms of like legacy fights and stuff. And like
in
fighting
terms of fights,
top fighters
period.
like champions.
Like this guy hasn't really fought nobody, bro. And then they get mad at anybody that says, "Oh, but everybody hasn't fought nobody." No. There's people mixing it up, fighting dudes, fighting top 10 guys, top 15, just, former champs. Technically, Demetrius Andre, I don't even think he ever beat a champion. I don't even think he ever fought a champion. Who he
Nah,
fought?
yeah, I gotta look back, but I think he's a 2-time champion.
Yeah,
So
but vacant title shot, vacant belt. That's what
both
we
of
call
them,
paper champs. I believe so. At 160, who he fought to become champ at 160?
I ain't gonna lie, I wasn't really following.
I'm
So
telling you, nobody's following him. He's not fighting nobody.
if I would have known like he was fighting, yeah, you're right. Like I don't know what champion like top fighter he fought,
So
but
all
he
I
about to
know,
fight Benavidez though.
yeah, this is the highlight of his career. This is his moment, right? This is his coming out party. At 35 years old, he's gonna beat the Mexican monster, the 26-year-old, two-time youngest super middleweight champion ever. I don't know, man. I don't think that's happening.
Nah, yeah. Andrade moving up now too. I mean, it's his second fight, but he's still new in this weight class, so he ain't gonna be strong like Benavidez.
And a
Benavidez a
lot of
big boy, bro.
and a lot of people, again, I feel like they give this man a lot of credit, too much credit. They like, oh, he gets the early knockdown, he starts fast, and then he chooses to box. And no, he gets his little knockdown quick, tries to get a head start, and then the man fades. He doesn't have a strong tank, and if he doesn't make it to 12, I'm gonna come at everybody that was saying, this man is better than Caleb Plant because there's no proof that Demetrius Andre is even a better fighter than Caleb Plant.
Yeah, a lot of people. I heard some people saying that. I don't know what the hell they talking about. Like I don't
Because
see that, man. I see Plant like he fought a few guys. I think Darrell, a few people he fought was top fighters. Like not top tier, but like B,
but former champ,
a
like
good
Darrell's a
B.
former champ, a former two-time champ,
Yeah,
in his own right. So and he knocked him out, sparked out. And Caleb took a beating from Benavidez, but he made it to the 12. And if Demetrius Andre gets stopped by Benavidez, then that means that Caleb Plant is the best black fighter in America right now. That means Caleb the best black fighter. He's the best slick fighter, slick black fighter at 168.
you gonna see, bro. Yeah, I can't wait for this fight.
Yeah. I hope Benavidez knocks him out though. I hope he stops this dude.
You know, Andrade gonna move around. He's pretty good,
Yeah,
but
but that don't
he
don't
he
even
gonna
move
have to
around.
move a lot because Benavidez he gonna be coming forward, bro.
People forget
So
Benavidez cuts the ring off very fucking well. They forgetting that Caleb Plant had a big ass ring. Remember, Caleb Plant got his big ring, bigger than usual, versus Benavidez had all that space, all that extra space, and still couldn't. You can only run for so long.
yeah.
And again, I don't see Demetrius Andre as that slick of a fighter. I'm sorry. I think he got skills. I think he's slick, but I don't see him like a Mayweather slick. I don't think Lara. I think Lara would have beat Demetrius Andre at 154. That's the thing. Why Andre didn't fight Lara, Jared Hurd, J Rock, like all these type of guys at 154.
There's a lot of guys, right? In two divisions, 54 and then 60. He never fought Golovkin. Never, you know,
Nobody.
man.
Never fought Danny
Eubanks,
Jacobs.
somebody.
Nothing. Nobody.
Billy
So
Joe, any of them.
it's hard for me to take that fan base serious when they talk about how great of a fighter he is. And at 35 years old, he's still a fresh 35-year-old. Bro, he's 35 years old and that's it. So, you can only be so fresh at 35 in this game. This is a young man's
Like,
game.
nah, yeah, I hear you, but I'm saying, as far as his skills, I think he got skills. I'm just saying, like, uh, he ain't really fight nobody, but I think his skills is alright. I haven't seen him test himself to that limit to see if he could, you know, maintain those skills and follow through. But we gonna find out, bro.
This, you know who has matter of fact, you know who has a better resume than than Demetrius Andre? Munguia. Munguia is always getting, criticism, but he got a fucking better resume than fucking Demetrius Andre.
Oh,
Shit. Don Ryder got a better resume than
yeah, John Ryder got a few.
John Ryder fought Danny Jacobs, Zach Parker, Canelo, Callum Smith. John Ryder fought some dudes. Like, John Ryder is a solid guy.
Yeah, he did pretty good against Canelo.
And Jacobs. He beat
So
Jacobs.
he did better than Jamel. I mean, Jamel is a 54 pounder, but you know he's a pretty big kid. He's gonna probably go to 160.
Yeah, Jamel is definitely going to 160 soon. Definitely probably in his next fight or two, you see Jamel at 160. But Jamel gotta get that smoke with Tim Tszyu. If Tim Tszyu beats Mendoza tomorrow in fashion at that, Jamel gotta fight him. Mine's only
Yeah, I want to see this fight though.
gotta redeem himself.
Come on.
But yo, I'm out of here, bro. It's fucking late. Yo, rap, I'm out.
What up?
How are you?
I'm great.
Can we meet you?
My name is Tunde Tupac, aka the Rap Killer,
Tunde Tupac.
the Rap Flexer, kill them all.
Your name. Your name
is
Tunde Tupac.
Tunde Tupac.
You can write the Rap Killer there.
But Tunde is your
It's
name.
okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you. Tunde, with your dressing, I know the kind of song that you're about to present.
Yes.
So you want to tell us about it?
Just rap game. I kill the rap game because the haters want us down, but they're not gonna get us.
You don't
Calm
need to
down.
tell us about the haters now.
Rappers, right? You're a
Yes.
rapper.
A rapper.
Good. Let's hear you.
Check it. Ha ha. Check it. Ha ha ha. Check it. Check it. Check it. I rule everywhere. I rule. They want to take me down, but they cannot take me down. Yeah. I rule New York. I rule Lagos to Atlanta. We go to Chicago. Check me out. Check my game. My game is tight. All the haters, I shoot them in the brain. Boom, boom, boom. I've been around with my guys, 50 Cent, Tupac, Biggie, Snoop Dogg. We're all in this game together because I kill them all. I kill Tupac and I kill Biggie. I kill them all because they can't contain my rap game.
Hey!
It's off the hook because I kill you all now.
No, calm down. You killed
who?
It's just a lyric. Don't fear.
Lyric.
Yeah. Your lyric will put you in trouble. You have to be very careful. You don't just go about saying things that you don't know.
It's a rap game. That's
Oh, okay.
How old are you?
I've been in this game for more than 20 years.
How old are you?
I'm 15 years old.
What?
Just forget my age. Just focus on how long I've been in the game.
And you know Tupac. You know Snoop Dogg. You know 50 Cent.
God, we met in the States.
Oh.
Which state?
Yo, introduce yourself. And I hope you can do a rap for the people. I'm going to give you the platform while I'm just doing a couple of things. But I want you to rap for the people, bro. Show them what's good. Show them what's up. Give them the energy for TSZYU versus Brian Mendoza. Let's have it.
Yo, JANIBEK is fighting tonight too, right?
Yeah, talk about it.
Yeah, man, JANIBEK, man, that's the real threat to all these middleweights. I mean, the middleweights are in 3 divisions: 154, 160, and 168. The real threat in this modern day time, in my opinion, is JANIBEK. That's the guy right there. That's the guy with the future. That's the guy that's being avoided. That's the guy that's on the come up. That's the dude right there. That's the new Triple G. He has the amateur pedigree. He is the hungry fighter. He's the new lion on the block. He's not a pretender. He's not he's not a pretender. He's not a showcase mega fight hunting essay. He's one of these cats that want to fight nothing but the best with a championship quality belt. He's going to fight this Italian German with IBF Vincent Gualcari, Gualteri, something like that. But he's the IBF middleweight champion. He attained that belt by being Falcao, a Brazilian fighter who was highly ranked, and he beat him. He's undefeated, just like JANIBEK. JANIBEK's fighting an undefeated fighter. He's going in the ring, trying to attain to become a multi belt champion. He's gonna have 2 belts if he defeats this man. I think JANIBEK is a southpaw puncher, something like what Errol Spence used to be before his skills deteriorated. He's gonna break this man down. He's gonna box this dude. He's gonna hurt this guy and get this belt. I think this is a guy that's gonna continue the legacy of the Cossack Hammer, Gennady Golovkin. Because you notice they have mutual respect for each other. Know what I'm saying? And they're not talking about ever fighting. That's where the hierarchy in the Kazakhstan country produces high quality fighters. So yeah, we have another one called Daniel Yalusinov, who's the IBO 147-pound champion, retired. Nobody wanted to fight him. Nobody wanted to sign a contract, so he retired. But this young man, the WBO 160-pound middleweight champ, who's attempting to unify with the IBF tonight. This is the real fight. This not no mega showcase fight. This not no mega mismatch that we're gonna see in another level when David Benavides Jr. is gonna fight a French contender, a guy that only fought for vacant belts, a guy that only fought a 10 rounder with a journeyman since he defended his belt that this man JANIBEK has because he vacated it and Janibek was interim champ because the guy was giving everybody a song and a dance and shadow boxing in the cameras, but not shadow boxing in the ring against a real threat like Janibek Alam Kanuli. Alam Kanuli right there, the WBO champ, know what I'm saying, is gonna try to unify and then he's gonna start calling out all these other fighters like the Mongia, like the Jamal Charlo, like the Jamel Charlo, like the like the Tim Zoo, like the Danny Benavides, David Benavides, like the David Morrell. All these guys are gonna be on notice with Janibek. He has the size, he has the power forward southpaw European style, that drop style. I think he could break down all these cats. All these cats are on high alert when they see Janibek fighting. They got nothing but a song and dance, but they know Janibek will toe tag him if he get him in the ring. You know what I'm saying? This man has knockout wins over Rob Brandt, a WBA 160-pound champ. He got wins over other high quality opponents. You know what I'm saying? And he put Demetrius Andrade on the run. Demetrius Andrade got wasn't feeling too good when he saw that this guy could actually hit him back. You know what I'm saying? Demetrius Andrade is a tall um, southpaw that's very awkward and is actually a bully. Only fights opponents that he has an upper hand over. Anybody that's a threat, either he vacates the belt or starts claiming that he can't make the weight and leave. I mean, he is an insult to the sport. I don't know what made him qualified to fight David Benavides for the WBC interim 168-pound championship. David had to step his game up. David, you can't be fighting guys like this no more. I don't want to see you in the ring with this guy. I know his skills have deteriorated. I know you're gonna walk him down. You're gonna slip that awkward right hand jab and hit him to the body with the left hook, just like that dude, the superstar Julio Cesar Chavez Sr. was doing. He's going to systematically break this southpaw. He's going to show everybody that he is the Mexican monster. This is a mega showcase fight, people. The fight that you're going to see between David Benavides Jr. and David Benavides against Demetrius Andrade. I don't even want to call him Booby. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Demetrius Andrade's skills have deteriorated. He's nothing but a pretender. Today, we're going to see who the real champ is. We got these guys on the panel talking about this guy being good. I had to leave the channel. I was so disgusted yesterday when a guy was on this panel giving praise to this French contender, saying that he's all his qualifications, giving nothing but a song and a dance and excuses to the fans. But I'm here today. I'm here today, people. Yes, Suleiman the Scholar is here to add some realness to the game, to add some authenticity to this rap channel. You know what I'm saying? Rap stars here, rap star guys guys like me that are very knowledgeable. They got the hekmah. You know what I'm saying? I got the hekmah. You know what I'm saying? I got the UCL. I got the Hebrew force in me right there. So I'm giving you nothing but true authentic knowledge. I believe David Benavides, in my opinion, will defeat this man. He will systematically break him down. Demetrius Andrade doesn't have the ring generalship, doesn't have the skill, doesn't have the punching power, cannot slip punches, cannot deal with the volume output, cannot deal with the systematically getting hit from different angles, cannot deal with the size, the tenacity, the torque and the punches, cannot deal with the cornerman, giving the proper instructions and the obedience of a David Benavides in the ring, using all his skill assets, using all his martial arts skills to defeat and to battle this fool that has been calling himself a champ, that's been trying to attract the light, that's been irritating guys like Style Alvarez going to his press conference, that's been getting kicked out from everywhere, that's been ducking all high quality opponents like Janibek, that's been running around avoiding guys like Arizona Lara that's been irritating all the middleweights, all the 154 pounds junior middleweights, all the 168 pounders has Never fought anybody that's been a threat. I do not like this Demetrius Andrade. I think he needs to cut his hair off. They should make him cut those braids or have them fixed up like Lennox Lewis when he go in the ring. Is an irritating style of fighting. He tends to drop the dudes early in the round, just like that Julius Ndango. I think if you come in southpaw, if you slip his right hand jab and you counter him with a left hook heavy to the body, I call it the the Julio Cesar Chavez superstar left hook to the body, the soup kitchen shot, something that David Benavidez likes to use. He likes to hurt the opponent early. He likes to tail tag this opponent. He's gonna reassert himself in this ring. He's gonna hurt this man. I cannot wait to see that. I'm like the Howard Cosell of modern day time people. I'm the resurrected Howard Cosell. I got him over here illuminating me. I got him by here influencing me so I can talk in this chat real proper like this panel real proper like for y'all. I'm a big fan of David Benavidez Jr., the Mexican monster, the the new Mexican superstar that all the Mexican people want. No, it's not. It's not Monguilla. It's not Pacheco. It's not. It's not Julio Cesar Jr. It's David Benavidez. Yes, it is. It's David Benavidez. He's the true fighter. That other guy, his he has lost shine. That he has lost the shine. People, Sal Alvarez. Sal Alvarez is spent. He lost the shine when he lost the Bible. He can't reciprocate. He cannot duplicate. He can't get that shine back. Even though he outclassed, he beat this 154-pounder from pillar to post. Jermel, sweet Bambi leg, sweet Bambi leg, Charlo. Bambi leg was running around the ring. Bambi leg was not throwing no jabs. Bambi leg was on his show all night. Bambi leg was crying all night, saying nothing but excuses. He went home, he cried to his mother after he lost the fight. He got stripped for the WBO. They gave it to Tim Tszyu, and he's gonna get knocked out by Tim Tszyu as soon as he steps in the ring. Yes, this guy Canelo cannot duplicate, cannot imitate, cannot be nothing like the class of the real Mexican monster, the real champion of the division. He has manipulated sanctioned bodies to have this man stripped not once but twice, has taken advantage of him too many times, but as soon as he signs that contract and gets in the ring, he's gonna get all the the he's gonna get anything he wants as so he could step in the ring with David Benavidez. And as soon as David Benavidez starts breaking him down, this showcase fight will make that fight happen. This showcase fight will have to they will have to give David Benavidez the fight he wants with Saul Alvarez, and then JANIBEK is gonna step up and fight. It's gonna be a fight of superstars, people. It's gonna be JANIBEK. As soon as JANIBEK and him go at it, it's gonna be a beautiful barnstorm of a fight. You know what I'm saying? I want to see JANIBEK fight the other friend, the other Bambi leg guy of the unit, that Gamal Charlo. I want to see Gamal lose that belt. Gamal's avoiding Carlos Adames, my good friend of mine. Carlos Adames, very dangerous fighter, very calm. He has improved drastically since he went to 160. He has become a superstar as soon as he went to 160. He has an interim WBC 160-pound championship. That man beat the daylights out of J Rock. He busted up J Rock real right, proper like the referee was scared for the health of that fighter and he stopped the fight. He was taking too many concussive shots. He was getting rocked every single time. He was getting hit by Carlos Adames. Carlos Adames and Johnny are gonna have to fight soon. They're gonna have to determine who's the superstar of that division. They're gonna have to find out who's the one that's gonna be fighting that guy, the undisputed, future undisputed champion of the 168-pound division, David Benavidez. Those belts, he's holding those belts for David. He's holding those belts for David. He's trying to conserve, trying to monetize those belts for David Benavidez. That guy, Saul Alvarez. Saul Alvarez, you better sign the contract. You better sign the contract after this man knock out this dude. This southpaw that remind me of Carl Dennis. When Terry Norris knocked out Carl Dennis, I remember that fight in front of everybody. Terry Norris knocked out Carl Daniels in the fifth round, and that's the same thing. That's the same round that this man David Benavidez, the Mexican monster, is gonna knock out this French contender, this sissy Jerry Curl, braided hair, Demetrius. mm, I don't even want to call him Boo Boo. Andrade, he's gonna get beaten down. He's gonna retire after the fight. He's gonna be sitting on stool crying. He's gonna say this is last fight of his career. He's never gonna step in the ring again. He's gonna be handling custodial work for gyms. He's gonna be working in a TMT gym doing custodial work after the fight is over. After David Benavidez systematically breaks him down, makes him lower his guard, cracks his chin, busts his two orbitals. He's gonna give him lacerations up in the eye. He's gonna have a torn retina. He's gonna have a broken cartilage in the nose, creating massive nosebleed. He's gonna lose a couple of teeth. He's gonna be systematically broken down. He's gonna have to retire after the fight. We don't want to see this Dimitri Andrade ever fight again. He was stepping on Jason Quigley's legs. That's why Jason Quigley lost the fight in the second round. This guy stepped on his feet. This is an awkward fighter. He's a dirty fighter. We don't want to see him ever fight again. Yes. Now, I'll talk getting back to JANIBEK. JANIBEK, I'm Canoli. He's gonna unify these belts. I want to see good things for JANIBEK. I want to see JANIBEK is on the come up. I want to see him become the superstar that we all want to see him be. I want him to set up an example. The punch drunk is sick in the head, saying that he's going for this guy. You know, he owes all lunch. He's gonna take us to Smith and Walensky right there, 8th, 3rd Avenue and 50th Street. He's gonna buy all the steaks. Rap Star's gonna be flown in from the UK on a Learjet, and he's gonna have to buy him food, give him a hotel fees. He's gonna be in the Caribbean in Manhattan, staying with a fine woman. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna be being driven around in a company car. You know what I'm saying? Punch Drunk's gonna take care of all the expensive fun because Punch Drunk gamble and he's gonna lose real own proper life as soon as Demetrius Andrade head hits the canvas from getting knocked out. They're gonna call him Little on Canvas. That's the name. That's the name for Demetrius Andrade after this fight. It's gonna be called Demetrius Little on Canvas. Demetrius Little on Canvas Andrade. Yeah, that sounds beautiful. Little on canvas, Andrade people is gonna get toe tagged tonight. He's gonna get beat down, systematically broken down. He's gonna retire the fight. Demetrius on little on canvas, Andrade is made a big mistake as we signed a contract to fight David Benavidez. We don't want to ever see him fight again. We don't want to see this man in the ring ever again. We don't want all he could do is do custodial work for any gym. Any gym, he's gonna create his own custodial company, clean gyms for everybody. He's even gonna go to UK, clean those gyms over there too. He's gonna hang out and do custodial work for the rest of his life. We don't want to see him in professional boxing ring again. After David Benavidez gives him a beating in his life, they're gonna call him little, little on canvas Andrade. Andrade, you gotta retire. You gotta retire this fight. We don't want to see you in the ring again. You discuss it. You disgrace the professional boxing. I don't want to ever see you fighting. You ducked for the greatest fighter of the 160-pound division, JANIBEK, Adam Canoli. You didn't want to fight him. You gave nothing to us but a song to dance. You know what I'm saying? So now you're gonna get your punishment. You're gonna go in the ring for 12 hard rounds with one of the greatest superstars of boxing, David Benavidez. That's gonna be your punishment. You're gonna get collectively beaten down from pillar to post. You're gonna have no skill asset. I hope you don't try to do the Jamel Charlo. I hope you don't start trying to duck and try to keep yourself from getting knocked out because it's gonna make it worse for you. Try to go in there and try to get beaten down early by the fifth round because if you go distant, you're gonna get so much collective punishment for being a disgusting fool and never finding my boy Jonathan. JANIBEK Boogey is going to be watching the fight after he knocks out that Italian German. And he's going to be laughing at you. You're going to be cracking jokes. They're going to have you in a clown outfit. You're going to be doing bat mitzvahs and bat mitzvahs, birthdays, quinceañeras, and all that as a part-time job after this fight. Okay, people. Punch Drunk is out of the panel. He does not know professional boxing. I'm very insulted that man was here talking this young yang about this fighter. We don't like this fighter, Andrade. We don't like little on canvas Andrade. Nobody likes him on this show. Nobody locks him out on any other panel, on any other shows. He is the most hated fighter I've ever seen. I've never seen anybody say not nice about this excess punch from. And that's why I was so disgraced. I was so disgusted with the guy that I got off the panel yesterday. But I'm happy I'm here to learn. I'm happy I'm good to talk about. But the fight I want to see in the future for real is David Benavidez against Janibek Alam. That's the fight I want to see in the future. That's the fight everybody wants to see. They want to see the best top tier fighters in the world go at it. The Southpaw Kozaka style, the one with the Cossack style, that young boy Janibek. I want to see Janibek fight David Benavidez in the future when he has chance to become a two-time undisputed champion. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be the fight. You know what I'm saying? And then after that, forget about it's gonna be the light heavyweight division. You know what I'm saying? That's what we want to see. I don't want to see a Terence Crawford try to fatten himself up, go up to 168, because he's gonna get hurt. Stay at 147, get your rematch with Errol Spence, or give Errol Spence some step aside money and fight that dude. The guy you're ducking now. You're ducking Jerome Boots Ennis. Jerome Boots Ennis is the guy as your threat, the IBF interim 147-pound welterweight champ. Jerome Boots Ennis, big shout out to my brother. Real skillful boxer. Know how to slip punches, got punching power. He's the most complete fighter.
I saw you scratch your ass and sniff your fingers.
The most complete fighter.
I saw you scratch your ass and sniff your fingers. I saw you scratch your ass and sniff your fingers. I saw you scratch your ass and sniff your fingers. I saw you scratch your ass and sniff your fingers.
Okay, we got an alarm going off over here at my job because I work for a living. And it's being taken care of. It's being taken care of. Emergency situation. We talking this boxing. And over here, these real life things. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yes, boxers and boxing custodians. Like that future dude right there. I'm going to give a job to Andrade and put him to work for me in the future. Because he got to make a living. You know what I'm saying? But he's going to be retired from boxing after he gets systematically broken down.